And Ted, you alright? Sorry, dude. You're good. Just moving to the first row now. And sorry, ladies and gents. Karen, guys. Drill of the week, we've been working on our duck unders. So two types here. One is a bit defensive and one is a bit more offensive, right? The first one, our partner is gonna get a collar tie on us and a wrist control. And we're gonna get used to trying to shut down the collar tie with an elbow post. So just hooking onto the elbow, and you gotta make your neck a little bit strong here because we do not want to get snapped, and some good head control, okay? So the idea here is for us to start driving our partner a little bit sideways on to see if we can find an opening for those duck unders. Now we can go on both sides, okay? So do practice both of them. The more traditional side will be to this side where we flare and then go underneath. So it's important for us to, again, not to be facing our partner because he can read this quite easily, all right? So instead, I'm gonna be driving really sideways onto him so I can change levels and then go behind him a little bit easier, all right? Again, try to use your neck as much as you can so it's not just where we get underneath and get around, otherwise you are gonna get guillotined. Once you get behind your partner, I'm using the back of my neck and looking over my shoulders, right? That's really important because then we can cut the corner and then go for our finishes, right? Otherwise, you will get stuck in the position. So again, he's got a collar tie and wrist control. We control the elbow, we start driving sideways, then we quickly change directions going behind. You can drop to your knee, you can stay from standing, really depends on your mobility, right? We can also try a far side duck under, all right? So for this one, especially guys who have quite a strong grip, if you're trying to clear it and he's just following it, we can try to clear it, doesn't work, then I'm just gonna flare it up. And if he keeps the grip, I can change again, get behind, and then go underneath. All right, let's go. Nice, Lenny. Lovely. Nice, Lewis.
Where it's the one where you're going on the side where your hand's being held, does
Yeah.
the head position also have to be on the
Yeah, so
side of the
you
head?
will start on this side, then you have to go all the way around. So that one's a little bit trickier to get.
Do you transition, do you move the head the moment you're hitting the move?
Yeah, because you got to get underneath the other side, right? So he is going to go under his chin and through the armpit.
Alright, cool.
See the one where you go for that one.
On the side of the wrist.
Yeah, what's the footwork?
Usually you have your head underneath and you're probably going to lead step back with this leg so
Yeah.
you can flare and then cut through underneath, right? But some people, they just go underneath regardless. It really depends on how you want to learn it. Because some people like penetrating and dropping down to her knee, some people don't. So it's mainly speed, this one, to be honest. And you have to wear a guy who's just holding onto the grip. So like when you go like this, you can just see the opening. Hey, Josh, you alright? That's what I did. Toe down. Usually you'd go, whatever scenario, if you're going this side, you just change levels. That's all that matters. Yeah, and you can do it both ways. You could go across like this, you could go this way, but it's mainly changing levels. Okay. Yeah.
So like you get like, so if you have this grip, will they still wanna go this way?
No, you can go both ways. Yeah.
So I'm saying like if I end up here and he still has that.
Yeah, that's okay. As long as you get just get a body lock straight away. Yeah. He shouldn't really keep it unless he's going for Kimura, but you should be able to get a body lock and pick him up before he gets anything. Yeah. And time. Right, guys, I've been working on De La Riva passing this week, right? So today we're gonna be doing some duck unders, right? So at the beginning, you do wanna try to kill the De La Riva hook as much as you can. So I'm using a shin grip and I'm trying to point my toes out to about 2 o'clock, right? So again, some people have really sticky, good De La Riva hooks, and if you underestimate this could be what gets them all their techniques, okay? So whatever scenario is, always test that De La Riva hook. Some people, you just literally straighten your leg and it comes out. Other people, you're gonna have to work a little bit harder, turn the knee out, and then face it to about 2 o'clock, okay? And then from here, we've done a bunch of little foot drills throughout the week, all right? I'll show you a couple. So we do the kick out, which was where we kick out of the position, then we go into some sort of J-stop position, all right? So J-stop is our primary technique for the week, is this position where we get a good C-grip on the ribs, our elbow slightly flared, and we're trying to trap our partner in this like position where he can't high pummel his legs up, all right? So again, if I have to recover here, he wants to bring that leg over, step on our chest, push us away and recover. And we want to just stop him from doing that by just tripoding up and keeping it stuck in this position until eventually we're able to beat the knees and pass, all right? So a lot of loose passing, your goal is to eventually finish that position, right? So again, it could be a simple thing like we kick out, we change the corner, and then we get into that position where we're trying to get across, right? So that's our first drill. Our second drill, it's going to be a kind of a back step flowy pass just to get out of De La Riva. So again, we're going to kick free, and then I'm going to back step into this X position. I still have control of the shin, so now I'm going to post my hand on the floor and knee slice across, and then again try to close the position so I can get my head in low and then pass from there, right? So those are our main drills, so practice them, get your partner in there, kill the De La Riva, kick out, and then try to get into that habit of burying your head in. The second one, kill the De La Riva, make an X, base out and flare, and then try to close in the space again. All right, let's go.
When you do the pass for the X, sorry,
This one?
Yeah.
I didn't see, right? Let's see you did.
As you're basing and stepping out, can you already move the shoe?
Yeah, you can. You can go ahead.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh, go over the two guys over there. Ennis, go with John. You get similar lengths. Go ahead.
Christ, thank you.
Fico eles, é. Eles são mais altos aí. Flare your knee, yeah. Now that back step, come back again. So, so you're not gonna do a proper back step. It's just like a hook to X. Yeah, so you're gonna make an X. And now you're gonna flare this knee open, base your hand on the floor, and just kind of slide out. Yeah, exactly, okay? Now, we don't wanna lose the underhook though, otherwise it'll become a little skirmish. So just try to go to that J stop again.
So I should be fine for the underhook before.
You're not gonna really get an underhook, right? So we're gonna assume all we're doing with this technique is getting out of the De La Riva. So we just get out of the De La Riva. If he makes a mistake and we're gonna get to here, we pass. But what we're really trying to avoid is his high pummel. So we'll get to here and then go here. And then as long as you have this and he can't like replace his guard, we'll eventually get a pass. But if we can't get to here, then he's probably gonna bring his knee in and then block it. And then we go into other passes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Nice. Now, give a little bit, I'll show you what reaction I want you to give him so he can practice the J stuff, okay? So, when he does the pass on you, so he kills your De La Riva hook, makes the X, and he goes around, boom. You're probably gonna frame and push him away, and then to get your legs back, right, I have to go like this, right? So this is where he's gotta develop that hand on the hip, head's gonna come in low, other hand's gonna block this one. So if I try to recover, I can't. And then you'll get a pass, right? That's it. That's way better. Are you Alejandro? You're right, you made it? I started, yeah, jump in, you're good. Yeah, go for it. Guys, you know of Alejandro? Point your knee, Mo. So you gotta straighten up a little bit, right? And then flare your knee to the side, right? And now push the hook. And if you have to, turn your knee and ankle way more than you have. Yeah, that's better. So that's where you kill the De La Riva hook, okay? Nice. When you're kicking out, don't step back though, because then you jam yourself again.
Yeah.
Right? So you flare and you kill it like this. Then for me to get out, I go in this direction, right? So I'm there and I turn and I kick. Nice, flare your knee open. Yeah, that's it. And block. Yeah, and you could go to a knee slice if you see it. There's any combinations that you can think of. Okay? Yeah, just keep it somewhere. Nice, Ennis. Good footwork. And time, guys. All right, second serve technique, so leg drags. So in this case, we're using these hooks to kill the De La Riva hook, and then we're looking for opportunities to drag on either side, okay? So we could go to this direction, or we could potentially kill this hook and then drag to this side, right? Now normally I'm just chucking the legs, all right? We're not getting too attached to the grip. So if I am pulling it across, I'm pulling it across and expecting Pav to shrimp and try to replace his guard, right? So this is where we go back again to that position where we're trying to just camp and tire our partner down, right? So the drill now would be here. I kill his hooks. I manage to get a drag. He shrimps. I close in the space, tripod up, and again work towards those passes like we did. Like I said, you can do this on both sides. So if I'm able to pull this up, with this one, it's a little bit different because I have to do a little bit of a hip thrust to push. It's hard for you to drag it while you're leaning down. So you just pressure to kill the hook, but then I posture up and pop my hips. He's gonna replace, bury your head in again, and then be patient here. Sometimes you are gonna be here for a couple of minutes or seconds. Sometimes you're not gonna be able to clear the pass. The guy keeps his knees close to his chest, and you are gonna have to learn combinations from here as well, right? But if you learn how to just maintain proper weight and proper head positioning, eventually you should be able to get to some sort of nice pass situation, right? Let's have a go. So guys in the bottom, make sure you're shrimping after you get leg dragged. So kill the hook first, point your knees to about 2 o'clock. So flare it a bit more, okay? So, yeah, exactly, okay? And now pressure in to clear it, and now pull it up, and then hip thrust over to the side. That's it. This way is gonna replace, get your hip position, head positioning. That's it, yes, that's the one. Sorry?
The second piece, is it?
Yeah.
Pull that out.
That's it. And then with one hand, you're gonna chuck it to the other side. That's it. And then from there, he's gonna probably replace his guard. And that's where you got a second chance to get that hand inside his hips. Bury your head in nice and low and control his bottom leg. Just like we did before. Yeah, that tripod position, right? So as soon as you drag, you're always expecting him to recover, right? So after you pull that leg, so you're here, you kill the hook and you drag it, you're probably expecting that to happen. So you only got a couple of seconds to try to bury your head in there and get back to that position from before, okay? Nice, kill the hooks, pull it up, drag, then get your elbow in. Yes, that's it, okay? Try to angle a little bit more like sideways. So you should be like legs far back, because right now you can reach for your legs, you see? And that's another issue as well. So yeah, that's way better there, all right? Yeah?
I think what I have more difficulty with is not the pummel, but when people kind of push their knee in.
Yeah?
I don't know what, like, am I going too high and then they're able to like press
Oh,
it
with the thing, it's probably your head. Like, yeah, so if your head is too high, you get caught with this all the time. So you have to be able to bury your head in super low. It becomes a lot harder. So usually people only get a nice pass if their head wins. But if they get a frame and it's quite long, you're probably gonna lose it every time. It's really, yeah, it's a lot easier for them to get that shin in and recover, right? Your other option is just going to north-south backwards. So when you realize he's won this battle, you let go and you start going to north-south. Okay? Yeah, so as soon as you drag, you have to be quite aggressive with your head. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then you can go north-south if you want. Or you can go and switch directions as well, so kind of new stuff. Hi, Masai. How are you, dude? You okay? That's all right, dude. Yeah, jump in. Just finishing up on the drills. And time, guys. All right, ladies and gents, so we're gonna do specific sparring now. Person on the bottom, you're only allowed to play the Lahiva, okay? So any transitions from the Lahiva is fine, or sweeps. It's mainly a drill for the guy on top, so try to give a bunch of different reactions on the bottom. You're just letting your partner on top work and try to pass, right? If you do get a pass, you don't need to finish it every time. Like I said, developing this skill is more important than anything, where your partner eventually gives you the pass because he's tired from trying to frame you, all right? So if you can work on that and just bury your head in and stay here for a while and then work towards the transitions, you get a better skill development for the drill. But if you're just blasting through the leg every time, okay, you're not really gonna be learning the position we're trying to get today, all right? Let's have a go. I'll tell you when to swap over, so one person on the bottom. Again, be playful, it's the first round, so you're just practicing a little bit of resistance. Mosa, you want to warm up with Vasi? I'll go with him, Larry. All right. Don't worry about the pass. Baby. Mix your partners, guys. You're gonna do one more round, same thing. Try to grab someone similar size to you. Good. Mix, mix. Ready, let's go. Time running.
How am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, legs, man. The problem is everyone I roll with is really like, you know what I mean? So only when people one side,
Don't switch your hips. Right, you're getting here, and then you're switching your hips to go for a cross. You're not getting my knee back there. Now stay in that tripod, trust it, because I am getting tired. Nice, up, brother. That's okay. Let's go.
got angry. You know what? How many did you start on? 7? That leg attack you were doing, yeah, I think that's what you're trying to do, yeah. Yeah. I felt good on both your hips. I know the depth of that just sort of get it.
Time, guys! Alright, guys, we're moving on to regular sparring now, so grab your partners. Ready, time running.
I didn't want to exercise.